As a part of the basic C programming series, in this part I am demonstrating the string library and its functions. Let's enter upon. To use the string library in our program, we first need to include it. As with the name string, it is understood that it is used to perform some operations in strings. Now I am performing some basic string operations such as string compare, string copy, string reverse, and string length. These are some of the most used string operations. Let's enter into programming. To use the string library, we firstly need to include it. String copy is used to copy the value of one string to another. As like an integer or a character assignment, we cannot directly assign a string value to another string. Let's try that. It will give an error. To resolve this, we have string copy function. The values in the second argument is stored as the value of the first argument. The value of string 1 is copied to string 2. And next, string compare. The string compare is used to compare the values in two strings. If the value of the argument 1 and the argument 2 are same, then this function returns the value true, else the function returns the value false. The value in str1 and str2 are same, but in the second case str1 and str3 are not same. Let's run the program. The value of string1 is string library, the value of string2 is string library, and just a minute. The value of string1 and string2 are same, and hence this shows string1 is equal to string2, and the value of string1 and string3 are not same, and it shows they are not same. Next, the string len library function. The length of string1 is 1. (13). Let's run the program to check. The length of string1 is 13, and the next string reverse. The string3 has the value lib_ray, and the string3 reverse is just the reverse of the str3 value, which is yararbil.